Oh man, alright. Got my food for today. It is 2:30. Almost. Let me actually check. I think it's close to 2:30. Oh, yep, it's exactly 2:30. And the vlog has just started. Wait, let me just... Oh, there we go. Anyway, we got Burger King. Now, today has been wild. Today has been... Well, not really. Let me just say, it didn't really... Well, the plan was to stay... Well, the plan was to go out to eat and then go to the forest. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I haven't tried Burger King. I kind of miss... I was feeling like... Back home in Australia, we have... It's called Hungry Jack's, but it's basically Burger King. I was missing that, so, yeah. Not that much seasoning. But... the taste is pretty much the same. Got some chips. I've got a chocolate pie. See, we don't sell pies back at home in our Hungry Jack's. A double classic Whopper with cheese. I wanted a spicy one, but they didn't have a double Whopper with that was spicy. They have a lot of mushroom options. Would have tried one for you guys, but I'm not that big of a fan of mushrooms in burgers, at least. They have a lid on here. They don't have a straw. Oh yeah, they do. Actually, I didn't need to open the lid. What am I doing? But oh well. But yeah, today's been crazy. Let me just say, before I get started eating. Well, it hasn't been crazy, but today, so, if you haven't checked out my last video, go do that, because that was a wild day. I did, like, so much, okay? I got out the door, 12 something, albeit a bit late, sure, but I came back to the hotel for around 5, then went to the fucking creepiest place at night you could go to here. Well, maybe the bamboo forest is creepier, but I went to the red gates, the Torii gates, as they're known as, you know, the Fushimi Inari. Man, I heard a boar. I was scared for my life at certain points. It was, pretty surreal experience. So if you haven't checked out the past two vlogs, go to that. But, yeah. Yesterday was just crazy. The day before that was just hectic. So, today... And on top of that, like, I wanted to take it easy today anyway, because the Real Madrid game was on, and it's my team. I always watch my team, you know. I reacted it, check out my TikTok. So, but now I don't even think I'm going to go to the bamboo forest like I wanted to, because I think I might do that tomorrow. Now, there's not a whole lot in Kyoto that I actually want to see. I'm here for technically 5 nights. 6 nights, but one of the days I'm going to go to Nagoya. So that's going to be pretty cool. Probably the day after tomorrow. But Kyoto's huge, but it's surrounded by a lot of temples. But only like 1 or 2 are worth like seeing, going out of your way to see. Which I went to yesterday. I didn't go to... There's so many, right? There are so many. But... you know, you can easily get temple fatigue. There are a few that look interesting, but you don't need to see it unless you're like a history buff or like, you know, very into stuff like that. So yesterday I saw a lot, right? And the other thing that I really want to see is the bamboo forest. And there's a couple of things that you could go back to, right? Like, that could look cool, but I already think, like, I have enough days in Kyoto where I can take it at an easy pace. That's why I'm not going now. Also, it's been crazy. Today, I woke up at, 6 o'clock. And I don't know why. In Tokyo, I woke up at 6 as well. Right? I don't know why. Maybe it was too warm in the room. I think it is. But for some odd reason, like, I got a really cool, like, picture. If you can't see it here, I'll put it on the screen right now. of like the sunrise, and it looked fucking really cool, the sunrise, because I've got a really cool hotel overlooking all the spots, like the temples, the popular spots in Kyoto, which is really nice. The view is fantastic. But like it's weird. When I got back to the hotel, I was so dead. I was watching the Man City versus Liverpool game. I didn't finish it. I got like up to 20 minutes, and then I was just so tired. Normally, I always watch videos before I go to bed, and like it takes me a while to like want to sleep. But yesterday was one of those days where I just got home, instantly slept. I think I slept around 1 something. Got woken up at 6, slept a little bit again. Then got woken up at 9:30 or no 9 because there was an emergency alert for an earthquake that happened in Kyoto, which scared me. Like I thought it was my alarm, but it didn't sound. It sounded different. There was actual, like, even though I have my phone on silence, there was an actual like special signal, like an Amber Alert. I've never gotten that before. I got it once in like I think Seoul or something. It wasn't anything. It was like about a missing person. But this was the first time I got it in Japan. It actually frightened me. So I didn't really sleep much after that. Like, so once I got up at like 10, I was really like kind of tired. So yeah, it said it was a drill, but it said a Kyoto earthquake happened and to not go into the stations. It also said, but then I checked on the earthquake kind of alert news or whatever. Nothing said there was an earthquake, so it's a scary thought to think about, but I don't think anything actually happened. But yeah, time to try this burger. I'm hungry as hell. I was gonna go out to eat, but dude, for some reason I just feel so tired today.
Maybe that's because you spent the whole day and night out the previous day, dumbass, and walked probably the second most you had in a single day this trip thus far.
And today's good weather too. I went outside, right? I'm wearing nothing underneath. I wore just a jacket. And I felt completely fine. Nothing wrong. But, no, I'm not cold at all. Looks alright. Smells alright. It tastes different. It actually tastes different. Like the meat is more sweeter, or maybe it's the bun, but it tastes sweeter than in Australia at least. Then again, I mean, we don't have Burger King. It's called Hungry Jack's, but it's basically the same thing, right? No, one more bite. Ugh. There's dust on my fingers. Now, for me, back at home, Hungry Jack's is my favorite burger joint, like fast food wise. Next to grilled, I like Guzman y Gomez, obviously, from Mexican. It's like one of the only Mexican fast foods. McDonald's feels like kids' food, and I feel like shit whenever I eat it. But sometimes I eat it for nostalgia's sake. My friend said he never liked KFC. But I actually love KFC back at home. The Zinger box with the spicy Rocket wings. It really depends how they make it, but there was a period where, I don't do it anymore, but there was a period when I was in university, and I literally had it like once every week. So back home, KFC and Burger King, or Hungry Jack's, are my favorite fast foods. So, with that being said, I'm not going to say this is better or worse than back home. It's good. Although, I wish they had a jalapeno option. The Angry Whopper back in Australia is my go-to. Spicy onion rings, jalapenos, so good. But anyway, yeah. What was I gonna say? So today's just gonna be a talking. Nah, I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but we're gonna take it easy. Tomorrow, we have plans to go to the Imperial Palace and a small palace that's nearby. That looks cool. The Gion Palace, I think it's called. I could be wrong. Now, there are a couple. I didn't know there was an Imperial Palace in Kyoto, but there are a couple palaces all around. Most of them, except like the inner part, like most of them, including the inner parts of the official Imperial Palace, right, need a guided tour. After my experience with the Imperial Palace in Tokyo guided tour, it's nice, but you don't really need to do it. You know, it wasn't really anything groundbreaking. It was just one of those that's good for history buffs. I'm not a history buff. Some places it does feel certain. I'm not a history buff at all. I don't really give a shit. I just like being there. I like seeing architecture and like cool sights and like sightseeing. Just but you can go into the Imperial Palace, most of it I'm pretty sure, without a guided tour. That's what I'm gonna do, and then we'll check out the bamboo forest afternoon and night. That's the plan tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. No, today's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We'll do that. Wednesday, because tomorrow's kind of raining too, and it'll be raining in Nagoya. So Wednesday, you're gonna go to Nagoya. Check that out. There's a really cool. It looks like a Dory Park there, and I see the sights. At night though, there's the really cool like light show. You'll see. It looks so cool. It's one of the places I want to go. And then Thursday, technically my last night here, we can. Well, there's actually nothing else I really want to do here. Just see what's up. I could have gone to Otsu, a city nearby. But honestly, I think there's no point. Might as well spend more time in Kyoto, I'm already spending one less day here because I met my friend on the last day. So I added an additional day in Tokyo. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
And then we left. Pretty late. I don't remember what time, but after checking the info on my clips, it said I left around 5 p.m. Wow. Damn. So today, I just took it a bit more chill. You're going to see a bit of a walking tour too, but more on kind of the other side of my hotel. More on that a bit later though. For now, we just had a walk across one of my favorite places in Kyoto. Right, just made it out. This river, so iconic. One thing I wish I can do, and I might do, I think it's too late today, but one of the days, I'll rent a bike. But yes, I might use my big camera. But here's the thing about the big camera. It has the peak design things, which is why you might hear rattling. I actually didn't know that the rattling was that severe in some clips. What I was talking about was this. The reason I talked about this briefly was because before going to sleep the previous night, I had to browse through my clips for the very first time since I just didn't have the time to. And at the time, I heard the rattling was bad, so I was concerned. But after editing it recently, actually wasn't too bad. Let me know if you noticed it or not. One thing I noticed more than the rattling was the red dot that moves every so often. I have no idea what that is. Maybe the camera trying to focus on a target at night, I don't know. But enough about that. If you can stay in Kyoto, try to get a hotel by this river. It was, in my opinion, one of the best parts and spots in Kyoto. One that I seriously did not expect to see until I actually got there. A welcome surprise, if you will. I don't know why, but just walking across it was a huge vibe. And it had a very chill atmosphere that was fun to soak all up. You often saw people going on the daily walk or run. I even saw some guy live streaming too, and as you see here, just people chilling out. How many bugs here? I saw movement in this grass, so some animals in there. See, that's why I didn't want to go to the middle of the woods yesterday night, because who knows what was out there, you know. And so this is what I seen yesterday, but I had to go to the temple because I was afraid it was too late. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. This is legit. I ended up taking a photo here with my scuffed phone tripod stick. Turned out pretty well. Then I walked across it. I'm gonna drop this. I'm actually nervous about this, because one hand won't be... Oh, well, hold up. There we go. Okay, this is crazy. It's technically 11 degrees Celsius. Oh, that looks nice. But it's technically 11 degrees Celsius. I'm wearing way less than I should. In Melbourne weather, I'd be freezing. I'm literally only wearing a long tee or thermals, but it's basically long tee and like a outer jacket. That's it. If I was wearing this back in Melbourne, I'd be freezing. I feel like here it's warmer despite it saying Celsius as well. Or I'm used to the cold now. I don't know. So I kept walking a bit since I hadn't here yet, and I encountered many small flying bugs along the way. As you see the women in front of me react that way. I also walked by the big blossom tree I saw the previous day, and then headed that way. After I chilled a bit and took in more of the scenery, of course. This was definitely a place I was going to come back to after all. But remember how I said I felt like I was missing footage in some of my previous videos, as you see me somehow walking in what looks like the city? That's because when I record on my action cam, I don't actually see the recording start, since it's attached to my shoulder most of the time. Therefore, sometimes when I hit the record button, there may be cases where it doesn't actually record. Bummer. It just meant you weren't able to see that blossom tree and me walking down to wherever this place was. But it is what it is. And after walking through yet another iconic Japanese walkway filled with shops and stuff you've seen time and time before in some of my previous videos in some of the previous cities in Japan, then passing through a football shop I should have probably bought something from and I regret, and seeing things I didn't expect to see, all you need to know is that we were headed to Niho Castle, the main castle of Kyoto, right in the heart of the city. Damn, boy. See that? I don't know if you can see that, but damn. Seen some people going in, so I don't know. The reason I say that was because on Google, it said that place closes at 5 PM. I mainly expected to just walk by it and see what it was like before heading somewhere else, but actually found out that right on the days I was there in Kyoto, which was like mid-March almost, there was some event called the Naked Flowers event, something I did not expect to see at all. Curious about it, I decided to go check it out and found tickets costing around $20 something for an adult, cash only I believe. And after paying, we walked in and found it to be a really cool digital event where lights would shine onto the castle architecture and create these really stunning effects. There were also these really cool lanterns you could rent that created effects on the ground. I didn't know how much because I didn't get one since I thought it would have been a better idea for couples or friends. I was mostly just there to take in the wonderful atmosphere. And the more you walked, the more insanely cool digital patterns you would see on the castle walls. Crazy experience. If you have the chance, see when this event happens and then plan to visit first during the day and then at night to see the different sides of the place. I think it might be a stretch to plan your entire vacation around this event, but luckily for me, when I went, this event was going on and I didn't even realize it. While I talked a lot about the downsides of traveling during my videos, this is one of the upsides. I think I talked about it as well, but oh well. But basically, you will find things you least expect just by walking. Unfortunately, I don't visit this place again during the day. Spoilers, yeah, but I ended up just not having the time. But this little excursion was enough, I thought. Was it worth the money I spent? 20 bucks? At the time, I thought probably not, and now I still don't really think so, but I mean, at the same time, thinking about how much effort they spent on the place, then maybe. I saw some food and other stuff they were selling, but to be honest, I wasn't really hungry, so I just dipped and went to see more of the city at night. Which, if you're watching this video and you're wondering too, yes, Kyoto is just like any other city in Japan, and most of what you see about it online is actually just a sliver of the city. Something I didn't expect coming here. And after seeing a walkway with a really cool Kyoto decoration, we hopped on a bus to see those areas. This time, at night. We headed from Niho Castle all the way to the Yasaka Shrine and the traditional area of Gion. We did go there the previous day, like you saw, but headed home before night, so I was curious to see what it was all about in the dead of the dark. And yeah, hardly any tourists. More dead than you'd expect, to be honest. More dead than any of the other popular cities in Japan, holy shit. I then started walking down the path you saw yesterday. Damn, alright. So this is a place, imagine living here. Like I see so many different luxury hotels, even like very traditional Japanese style. It was incredibly dead, compared to today at least. And there are two main reasons I think why. One, the shrines and temple areas closed before sundown, and two, like I said the previous day, most tourists stay in Osaka and take Kyoto as a day trip. This just emphasizes the fact that might be better since Osaka does indeed have the better nightlife. However, Kyoto just has such a chill, mysterious, and eerie vibe at night because of that. If you want to escape the hustle and bustle, visiting shrines and stuff in Kyoto during night and the traditional areas like this one is a must. And this is the classic area, Gion or something. But during the day it'd be packed. But now at night, even though there's a few people, very calming. It's weird because I've seen a lot of people. I expect this place to be busy. I've seen a lot of people in like the city area, like walking by like the shopping, like more city-like area. But in the ancient parts, I didn't record that, but someone who looked like he was live streaming came up to me and asked me a question in Japanese. I think he wanted to know where the place I went to yesterday was, but I didn't know how to answer him. It's also dead probably because all the shops are closed too, obviously. I wish the camera could capture what it sees, what I actually see, because this is fucking insane. I didn't explore this area last time. Seeing at night it's cool, daytime would be better, but there'd be too many people. It's fucking insane, like, I didn't know. As you can see, the map that I saw, just ancient, you really do feel like you're in Japan, which is fucking sick. Walking down here is fucking surreal. Like, you feel like you're in another world. Like, I don't even know where I just went to, but literally, probably someone's house. Like, it's crazy seeing the way people live, especially here. Wow, it's crazy. Like, oh my god, like, look at that. I gotta take a photo of this. Because that's just all of these houses, all of these, this is where people live, and I think it's like a museum or like a, wow. Afterwards, we headed back to the main strip, and I got a bit hungry, so I was a bit hesitant, but eventually we entered a very popular okonomiyaki shop. My first time being in one in Japan. And as you see, hardly any space and seats. I guess that's why there, lines are common in Japanese restaurants. I ordered some beer, the lady cooked right in front of me, and man, it was freaking good. Afterwards, we had to walk around the neighborhood of Gion a bit more. So yeah, Hope you enjoyed this short little episode showing you what a night out in Kyoto is like. Sorry this video wasn't too much, if, you were expecting more. It was mainly just me recovering from the previous few hectic ass days. Kyoto kind of lit towards night. The stuff you can find just by walking. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we also went to a supermarket called Fresco that I didn't record for some reason because I was so fucking tired, I remember. And then we headed back to the hotel. Man, if you didn't know, creating content was very tiring. Kamawa, I just had one question.
Yes.
Are the bikes underneath we can use at any time?
No, not now.
Oh, not now though.
We have our 4 bicycles. It is first come, first served basis.
Oh, okay.
So you cannot make a reservation.
Thank you so much. Oh fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna record on this camera. Cause I can't be bothered getting my other camera out, and as long as you see me, we OG'd, bro. We OG'd. Oops, that's the wrong fucking... How do you... I still don't know how to work these lights. It's so weird. But yeah, look. Today was a very eventful day. More eventful than I thought it would be. I got some fruits. I got some pineapples and the usual shit. Vitamins, some coffee for tomorrow. Some jellies, energy, and vitamin. You know, the usual. These fucking apples cost $7. Close to $8. They're massive. But that is fucking absurd. But Fresco, okay, the place I was just at, I didn't take many videos or photos of that, but that's like the only supermarket around the area. No, I think there's more, but like being someone who doesn't know, you just type in supermarket in Google Maps, and then Fresco is the most common one, so I just went in, and that's the only apple you can get. I saw that shit in Tokyo too, Asakusa. Like there's one smaller apple for like $2. Dude, why are apples so fucking expensive? These motherfuckers better give me life, dude. It better give me an extra life, I swear. Jesus. Oh, so that's annoying. It's the only way I can, like, I need fruits in me. I need apples, dude. I need to stay healthy, you know? Normally when I'm at my home, I eat at least one fruit, sometimes even 2, sometimes even 3 fruits a day, because they're so readily available and cheaper. But anyway, super eventful day. You know, we didn't leave too early. We watched a Real Madrid game. But once you get, like, the hardest part is waking up and going out. Because it takes a lot of effort. And also in this room, it's really warm. Well, I don't know about you guys, but whenever it's, like, really warm, like, it just puts me in, like, a sleepy or, like, a tired or, like, a very, like, tiresome mood. Like, not a lot of energy. But once you go out, like, it's crazy. It's like 7 degrees Celsius right now. But I'm not wearing much at all, and I don't even feel cold. What is happening, dude? If it was 7 degrees Celsius back in Melbourne, which it never is, like, even 15 degrees Celsius is really fucking cold. I don't even know why, like, it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense why Japan is warmer despite the Celsius being... It should be the same. I don't know. But yeah, super eventful day. Went out, you know, we saw Nijo Castle. I did not expect it to be an event. $20. That's absurd. $10 more than it should be, I feel like. But it was really cool. That means I don't really need to see it tomorrow. So I can, like, I've already seen it, but seeing it during the day could be cool. So if I have time, I'll see it again, but I don't need to see it tomorrow. I can take it easy tomorrow. It is 10 p.m. I need to edit a video. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave too late or early. We saw walking the streets of Gion. That was really nice, and I'm so glad I went into that I don't even remember what it's called. Oppanyaki place, because that was a very authentic and nice experience. The food was fucking sublime. It was delicious. I've always wanted to try it. It's nice to go into more Japan. Like, when I was in Tokyo, I don't know, I don't know, man, like, I just felt, I think I missed, like, I needed a break from Japanese food, because I had it for a while, and now I'm back. When you have good Japanese food, it's really good. I was hating on Japanese food for no reason. It's just because I haven't tried the best yet. I was gonna actually order Domino's instead, but I was like, you know what, I can't be fuck dealing with their staff delivering, and it didn't get that much good reviews. But I do want to try pizza here at some point. But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow. Like, sub, comment, fuck your mums, and bye-bye.